I can't believe what just happened in this Christmas game. While everyone was celebrating, our defense handed over a historic record that cost us the win. But hold up, because we also witnessed the rise of an unexpected star and a scare in the secondary that could have been devastating. You think this is just bad luck? I'm telling you right now, what happened yesterday against Dallas shows exactly why this season has been a nightmare. Stick around till the end, because I'm going to reveal the real issue with this team. News 1. Defense allows 87 offensive plays, a historic disaster Commanders fans. Let me tell you something that's had me heated since yesterday. Our defense allowed the Cowboys to run 87 offensive plays. You heard that right, 87. That's the third most plays any team has run in the entire NFL season. And the craziest part? Dak Prescott and the Cowboys held the ball for 17 minutes longer than we did. Now tell me, how is Josh Johnson and our offense supposed to win a game when they only get 39 offensive plays? It's impossible. The Cowboys threw the ball 37 times and ran it 44 times. We ran less than half the plays they did. Read that again, 6 for 6. Every time we needed a stop. Every time we needed the ball back. Our defense collapsed. Dan Quinn left for Atlanta, and what we've got now is a defense that can't come through when it matters most. This is unacceptable. After years of watching this team struggle, after finally getting some hope with Adam Peters and a new direction, our defense is still the Achilles heel. And don't come at me with injury excuses. Dallas had injuries too. Javonte Williams went out in the second quarter, and guess what? Malik Davis, a backup running back, ran for over 100 yards on us. Let's talk real numbers. The Cowboys racked up 211 rushing yards against us. 211. We're allowing the third highest average rushing yards per game in the entire league. That's not a fluke. That's a pattern. That's a defense that's been exposed all season and needs a complete rebuild in free agency. You think this is okay? You think we can compete in the NFC East, letting teams like Dallas do whatever they want to us? I'm telling you right now, while the Eagles have a defense that destroys quarterbacks, while the Cowboys at least bring pressure, we're out here letting backup running backs embarrass us on Christmas. The time of possession gap was brutal, 17 minutes. That means our defense was out there exhausted, while our offense sat on the bench watching. How's Chris Rodriguez Jr., who couldn't even play due to illness? Or Jakery Crosky-Merritt supposed to keep rhythm when they're waiting forever between drives? And here's what really ticks me off. We had some great plays in the second half. When they needed to keep the clock moving, our defense didn't show up. That's mindset. That's preparation. That's coaching. So I ask you, how many more times are we going to watch this same movie? How many more times are we going to let mediocre teams like these Cowboys push us around in the trenches? Because let me tell you something, Dallas isn't even a playoff team this year. They're out, and they still ran for over 200 yards and ran 87 offensive plays. I believe Adam Peters needs to make defense his number one priority this offseason. We need linebackers who can cover, a D-line that can stop the run, and a secondary that doesn't give up every fourth down. Because with this defense, it doesn't matter who's under center, we're not winning meaningful games. What do you think? Is defense our biggest issue, or is there something deeper going on? Let me know in the comments. I need to know if you're seeing what I'm seeing. News 2. Jakery Crosky-Merritt goes off for 105 yards and a 72-yard touchdown. If that shocked you, wait till you hear this, because in the middle of that defensive mess, we saw the birth of a star, Jakery Crosky-Merritt, a rookie most of you probably hadn't even heard of 3 weeks ago. Just had the game of his life against the Cowboys. 105 rushing yards on 11 carries. That's an average of 9.5 yards per attempt. TWO touchdowns, including a 72-yard run that was all speed and vision. Did you see that play? I've watched it like 10 times and it still blows me away. After the game, J.P. Finley asked him how he saw that 72-yard run develop, and Crosky-Merritt answered like a vet. I saw the open field and knew it was my chance to show that when there's space, I can make the right decision, and it worked perfectly. That's what this team needs. Now tell me, where's this guy been all season? Because in the last 3 games, Krosky Merritt has scored 4 touchdowns. He's found the end zone in every one of those games. His role in the offense has exploded right when we needed it most. Let's look at his full season numbers. 671 rushing yards on 151 carries, averaging 4.4 yards per attempt. 6 touchdowns in 16 games. He's also added 68 receiving yards on 9 catches from 13 targets. The numbers don't lie. This kid can play. And here's what's wild: he did this against a Dallas defense that, while not elite, knows how to stop the run. He did it with Chris Rodriguez Jr. out sick, stepping up as the main back in a Christmas primetime game. That's pressure, and he handled it like a pro. I believe Adam Peters found something special here. While the Cowboys are clinging to an Ezekiel Elliott who's not the same, we've got a rookie who's breaking out at the perfect time. That's not luck. That's smart scouting. But here's the issue. He's had 3 fumbles this season. 2 of them lost. The talent's there. The speed's there. The vision's there. But in the NFL, if you can't protect the ball, you can't be on the field in clutch moments. That 72-yard run was pure art. He saw the gap, made the decision in a split second, and exploded downfield. Dallas defenders were chasing him like they were in slow motion. That's next-level speed. That's what separates good backs from great ones. Do you think Krosky Merritt can be our starting back next year? Or do we need to bring in a vet in free agency? I'm telling you, if he keeps playing like this, if he tightens up his ball security, this kid could be special. He could be the explosive back this offense needs to complement whoever's under center. Krosky Merritt has been one of the FEW bright spots. Now, let me ask you, what could he have done if our defense had given the offense more chances? Because with just 39 offensive plays, Krosky Merritt still cracked 100 yards. Imagine what he could have done with 50 or 60 plays. Let me know in the comments. This kid deserves all our support. Our 10-year vet at corner left in the second quarter for a concussion evaluation, and for a moment, we all feared the worst. Jones was escorted to the locker room as the medical staff followed league protocol. Adam Schefter from ESPN was the first to report it. But here's the good news: Jones was cleared by the medical staff and returned before halftime. His presence stabilized the secondary and helped Washington keep its defensive structure against a... That's huge. That's what veteran leadership brings to a team. Now imagine if Jones hadn't come back. We were already struggling to contain CeeDee Lamb and the Dallas receivers. Without Jones, that secondary would have been shredded. The Cowboys could have easily dropped 50 on us. I believe this scare reminds us how fragile this sport is. One hit, one awkward fall, and you can lose a key player for the game or worse, for weeks. Jones has 10 years in this league. He's seen it all, and his experience is priceless for a young secondary. Jones's value goes beyond coverage skills. He's the communicator on the field, the one adjusting coverages, reading formations. Losing him even for a quarter would have caused chaos in the secondary. The Cowboys would have exploited every mismatch, every confusion. And here's what's impressive: after going through concussion protocol, after that scare, Jones came back and kept playing at a high level. That's professionalism. That's what vets do. No complaints, no excuses. They just come back and do their job. Even though Jones was cleared to return, the medical team needs to monitor him closely. His long-term health matters more than any game, especially in a season that's already lost. This situation also exposes our lack of depth in the secondary. If Jones hadn't returned, who steps in? Do we have enough talent on the roster to cover that loss? I'm telling you, we need more depth in the secondary this offseason. We can't rely on 30-year-old vets to stay healthy all year. Do you think Jones should have come back into the game? Or should the team have kept him out as a precaution? How important is his leadership to this defense? Let me know in the comments. This is a serious topic that affects our team's future. Commanders fans, let me tell you this loss to Dallas hurts, but it showed us exactly where we stand as a team. Our defense needs a complete rebuild. Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt gave us hope for the future, and Jonathan Jones reminded us how crucial health is in this sport. Now, I want to know what should Adam Peters fix first this offseason. The defense that gave up 87 plays, building around Crosby-Merritt? If you think defense is the top issue, comment veterans. This is a family, a community of fans who bleed burgundy and gold no matter what. Make sure to subscribe to this channel because we're going to cover every move Adam Peters makes this offseason. We'll break down every signing, every draft pick, every decision this team makes to get back to relevance, and which players need to show something before the season ends. You don't want to miss that. It's going to be explosive.